Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nia and today's exciting, guys. I am making a little crochet hanging plant. Doesn't that kind of mix like two things I'm into, right? Like plants and crocheting? I know. So first of all, does this look like a real plant to anybody? Yeah. I didn't have the right yarn and I ended up having to use whatever I had. Do y'all remember the huge amount of yarn I got from Joann's at one time? I'll insert the video here. Yeah, I had to dip into that, and this is all I had that was even anywhere near close to the right color. So I will be redoing this project, at least redoing the leaf part, and actually going to get green leaves. Yeah, well, green yarn to make into leaves. So yeah, this project will have a little update sooner or later, but for now, watch me make this one here. All right, and we're going now. So yeah, I started off by watching a tutorial on YouTube, and you'll see I didn't even do those leaves, but anyway, I'm also showing you the yarn that I thought was gonna work and that did not work actually at all, and you saw that at the beginning. But anyway, I was starting with these and I did have the right colors at first, but you know, life. Anyway, I tried to start with the pot, the bottom of the pot, and it was so difficult. At first I was thinking that like I just needed to keep trying, but later I realized that it was actually the yarn. The yarn was not good for this project. So yeah, you see right here I'm starting, but you'll see it never actually gets done. As you see here, like I had something going, but that was obviously way too small, so I had to go ahead and cut that and start over, which you'll see me do in a few seconds here. And then I finally was like getting somewhere, but it still wasn't quite right. I feel like that was just supposed to be the bottom and it was supposed to be flat, and as you can see it's like turning up on the corners. So but I was still like believing that it was gonna work out if I just kept pushing, but yeah, it did not, and you'll see me like restart completely in a few minutes here. And at this point I still wasn't convinced that I was using the wrong yarn. I just thought that I had to, you know, was doing something wrong. Yeah, it was definitely the yarn. But anyway, this was my last time trying and realizing that it was just not going to work at all. So you see me completely give up right here. And yeah, this is when I realized it wasn't me, it was actually the yarn. But I did need to sleep on it, so I did go to sleep, and this is the next day. So I went to that big pile of yarn that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, and I found this. So this is like pretty close to the tan that I needed, and look, the first time I tried it, it worked out so much better than that other yarn. You see the bottom is like distinct from like the sides. Yeah, we were making amazing progress at this point. Now here is the pot pretty much done. I think I had like 1 or 2 more rows I wanted to do on it, but do you see how much that looks like a pot? Like crazy. I really enjoyed doing this project and seeing it come together. I've only worked on like clothing per se so far, so this was like really fun. And yeah, it looks so good at this point. All I had left to do for the pot was to make the like little strings that you actually tie to your mirror in your car. So that's what I'm doing now, just trying to like finagle it together. I hate when I'm watching a crochet tutorial and they're like, there's no right or wrong way to do it, just connect it. Ma'am, what? Some of us don't know what we're doing and we need a full tutorial. So anyway, this is me finagling it because in the video she's like, just connect it, no right or wrong way. So here I am, I guess there's no right or wrong way, and I'm just making it happen. Now it's time to start on the dirt that connects the like leaves to the actual pot. And let me tell you, this took so long to figure out. Is there an easier way to do a magic circle? Because oh my goodness, it took me days to figure out this magic circle. I did finally get it, but then I didn't even like the way that the dirt looked, and I redid it later in the video. So anyway, this was honestly kind of a waste of time, this whole part, but you know, gotta document everything. So yeah, this is me struggling with the dirt. I don't think I even get it in this video, in this part of the video. The edge, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but the edge is like flaring and it's supposed to be like a disc. So I was doing something wrong. And like I already mentioned, it took me so many tries to get this right. But at one point I get so exhausted with this, I just say good enough and put it inside the pot and move on to the leaves because it just was taking way too much of my time. I only have a week to finish this project and it was taking more than well, it wasn't taking more than a week, but it was taking longer than I anticipated. Yeah, right here I went ahead and Did I give up on this one, or did I? No, I think I was like, this is good enough. But then I ended up redoing it, so it wasn't good enough in the end. Moving on, I think this is where I start the leaves. Yeah, here we go. So this is where I'm starting the leaves, and honestly, reading it, I think I already said this, but reading it was so much easier than trying to watch somebody do a tutorial. I just need to learn all the little phrases like single stitch and half double crochet stitch. Once I learn like what those are, it's honestly so much easier to read the tutorial than to watch it. So that's definitely something I learned during this process. And of course, I had to frog a whole lot of this project to get it done. As you can see right here, I'm realizing, oh, messed up on something, gotta frog it. And, you know, I guess this is just part of the process of crocheting. It's really demoralizing to have to frog a whole project, but you know, that's life, right? So finally, I'm at the point where I have, you see all of those leaves on the side? So we have plenty of leaves. I think this was like one of my last ones. And by the time I was at the second to last and last leaves, I was pumping them out like nobody's business, reading the little written tutorial like I was a pro. So yeah, you know, it takes time, but you can get it eventually. Yup, and here's where I was redoing the dirt part. Listen, I just was not feeling the like dipping of the ends the way I was doing. It's supposed to be a disc, not any type of like bowl, so I had to redo it because I wanted the project to like turn out really good. And yeah, so I actually redid this like Sunday when I was trying to actually edit the video. I went back and redid this, so yeah, I do finally get it done though. So here is like just everything kind of put in. I did not like sew it together or crochet it together yet, but just kind of slapped together, and I feel like it wasn't looking too bad at this point. Like yeah, give me that pat on the back. I actually did this. Now let's actually put it together. I don't think I got too much footage. Oh yeah, just another hanging view. It was cute to me at this point. I didn't get too much of the assembly process because it was a lot, but this is what I did get. Okay, I'm finally at the end. I think I have all of the little pieces I need, and now I'm just gonna watch the video to see how to assemble all of the pieces. This has been a very long process, but I'm so happy that we're finally here, finally at the end.
You need to arrange like a petal around the flower, so you should be good, but I'm starting with the small.
Okay, so starting with the big leaf. And I think, yeah, this is gonna be the top. So it's gonna be kind of hard to show, but I am pretty much sticking them through. Pulling it through. See it? I'm gonna have to cut off these ends, but see how it's kind of coming out like that. Okay. See what I'm doing here? Like big, little. I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll be back. I'm finally done. This honestly took a long time. I'm gonna do the last snip with you guys. Right here, last little snip. Let's get that gone. Can you see? Snip. I don't even know if y'all saw that. All right. I'm just gonna like hold it up so that it makes sense. Isn't it cute? Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna cut that too. Hold on, let me cut that off as well. I think it's so cute. Anyway, y'all wanna go put it in my car? Let's go. Oh God. Oh, okay. Oh, this is the goal, but not what we got. Okay. Okay, so putting it in my car didn't really work, but that's fine. Remember, I want to kind of redo this and actually use green leaves, so it's okay that it didn't really work in my car. I'll figure that out later. But this was a success, and I did complete a crochet pot with little leaves, little crochet plant. Isn't it cute? This is a lot of fun, but like I said, I want to redo it and get green, so that makes a little more sense. I didn't do too much planning ahead of time, and I should have. I really thought that this yarn would work, and it did not, as y'all saw. So yeah, this is it. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I upload videos every week, and yeah, so come back next week and see me. It'll be probably another 30 for 30 book list video, and it was a lot of fun just doing little crochet projects. I think I'll do that here and there. I have talked about this on my TikTok, but I am making a blanket right now, so when that's done, I'll definitely give an update on this channel. Anyway, though, that's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have a great week, and yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.